but the quality of the voice is really very special. Hi guys, this is Play It Again. I'm Ginger.
And I am Mike.
And Valerie sent an email with a request for Alison Krauss. Now you said her name sounds familiar to you.
Name does sound familiar, but
not to me at all.
I don't know if I'm just confusing her with somebody else or... Who's the jazz singer you like, the blonde one?
Blonde jazz singer, Diana Krall?
Krall. Maybe I'm confusing Krauss and Krall.
I don't know.
I'm sure I've heard the name before anyway.
We're not familiar with Alison Krauss, but Valerie sent a bit of an emotional email actually. Apparently she's suffered quite a few heavy losses recently.
Sorry to
hear that. But said that our channel helped get her through, which is incredible to me that is even remotely possible. I am very grateful to be able to be that for someone, but it does surprise me because I would never take that for granted, that we are that important to anybody except for each other.
We're just goofy.
And maybe our kids, so yeah. Well, I like to be sympathetic, but the truth is I've always gone through hard times with laughter, even if it's morbid laughter. So I hope mostly that we at least can be comic relief for some. Anyway, thank you for the suggestion, Valerie. Hopefully this buoys your spirits a little. Hopefully it buoys our spirits too.
Sure. Everybody can use that.
First time hearing Alison Krauss.
Let's do it.
Not to be mistaken for Diana Krall.
It's the end of the circus and I'm feeling sad like a clown. My makeup is drowning in blood, sweat and tears from the heart and a fear that when I look around I lost what I found when I started off.
Oh, beautiful.
Never thought I'd cross the lines that were drawn a long time ago, are buried and gone in lies and ego. And I drink it down but can't cover up the lives that I've lost. I've run out of luck. Goodbye to the world that I know. Looks like the end of the isolate in the darkest of nights, and I'm down to the wire, surrounded by fire. Pull the plug from the jug, but you can't wash it out of your mind or stay ahead of the crime. When I started off, never thought I'd cross lines that were drawn a long time ago, are buried and gone in lies and ego. And I drink it down but can't cover up the lives that I've lost. I've run out of luck. Goodbye
was sweetly perfect and devastatingly sad at the same time.
Yeah, did it register on you that it was in 3/4 time,
No,
like a waltz?
no. Although I was swaying like that, right? Like I used to do rowing, guys, and I used to put a waltz in my ears because it would help me with my row timing. So I was swaying like that, but it didn't actually register. I was just immersed in it completely. I took very little technical notes.
Yeah, just like a grim, beautiful waltz.
It was absolutely beautiful, yeah. She had one of those voices. So I'm going to say something, and it's going to sound like it's not a good thing, but you guys have to understand, I mean it as a good thing. There's a quality, so a lot of Disney songs, right? Like we don't like Disney music. A lot of the Disney songs kind of leave me really cold, but it's a stylistic thing about the actual song. But a lot of the female singers in Disney songs have these really beautiful, kind of sweetly perfect, crystalline like voices, right? That have this beautiful enunciation on the words and this, I don't know, it's a high but soft quality, not piercing.
It's true. And you know, as soon as you start talking about that, I'm thinking about the way she's saying goodbye, and it opened up. It's like very like a Disney song in that regard.
Yes, the good parts of a Disney song, right? I don't mean to downplay.
No,
Right, I'm not
it's
saying it like
not
that.
that it sounds anything like a Disney song, but there's some
No.
technical elements in common.
Yeah, the things that I like about those things, right? Like I've always actually really admired the women that sing in Disney music because the sound of their voices is quite a bit different than your average musician, right? Like it has a very particular quality that I've always really, really liked. It sounds...
If only they weren't singing Disney music.
Right?
And here you go. You've got a beautiful voice like
Exactly.
that, singing something way better.
Exactly that,
Much
right?
better
It's-
material.
Yeah, it's the quality of the voice is really very special, right? It has, I don't know, it's almost like, I can't really explain how I feel about it, right? But it's one of those voices that I've always really, really enjoyed. It almost, there was a quality to the song too, that it felt almost like something you would have heard back in Victorian times, right? Like in a
Maybe that was subconsciously picking up the waltz.
maybe I could picture sitting in a bar in the middle of nowhere, and some dude picks up a mandolin and one of the lasses starts singing along while she's clearing the dishes. It had that feel to me. I don't know what you would call that. I was going to say minstrel show, but it's nothing like a minstrel show. I don't even know how to say it.
It had that bluegrassy or steel guitar kind of instrumentation to it, which was gorgeous.
Yes. Everything
Love
about
that.
that was lush and beautiful. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I felt like I was on the verge of tears through most of it, but it was still so beautiful I couldn't quite bring myself to cry. So it was, what a really emotional song. Yeah, I loved it actually. I really loved her voice, so I definitely will be looking at more Alison Krauss in future. I can't believe I've missed out all this time. But we can't hear everything, guys.
It's true.
We try. Anyway, thank you, Valerie, for the suggestion. That was a beautiful introduction. I'm very happy to add something new to my playlist. And I hope that buoyed your spirits like it did mine. Enough at least that you'll play it again.